गुड मॉर्निंग मुंबई। जी हाँ, आज वैलेंटाइंस डे है और मुझे पता है आप सबके प्लान्स होंगे ही, लेकिन अगर नहीं है तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। आप सीधे पहुंचिए रीगल सिनेमा पर, जहां पर एक बेहतरीन फिल्म चल रही है जिसका नाम है मिस्टर एंड मिसेस 55। And if you want to have more fun, you can dress up like Preetham, played by the legendary Gurudutt ji, or like Anita, played by the ever beautiful, ever gorgeous Madhubala ji. तो आप अपने अपने पार्टनर्स को लेकर वहां पर पहुंचिए, और अगर आप सिंगल हैं तो भी कोई बात नहीं है। क्या पता शायद आपको आपका प्रीतम या आपकी अनीता वहीं मिल जाए।
I hate Valentine's Day. Or whatever big chocolate has turned it into now. Why is this chocolate ad calling me lonely? God, I hate those marketers. I miss the old-fashioned romance. The kind you see in black and white films, where love was expressed through stolen glances and whispered promises. The kind you...
Oh yeah. Nah, I know nothing, dude. I was just saying ki I bought her flowers and all, dude. She better take the bait. I'm not getting laid on Valentine's Day. This has to happen today. Hey, I'll meet your Russians. No worry. Darupul, no worry.
Not whatever that is.
Excuse me, bus number 255 निकल गई।
If only I could meet someone. Who am I kidding? I can't even make eye contact with a girl I don't know. Why do I fall in love with every girl that gives me a little bit of attention?
अरे फुल हो गया।
भैया एक सीट तो खाली होगा ना?
नहीं बाबा,
प्लीज
फुल
भैया
है।
जाने दो ना अंदर। अब तो मुझे भी बना लिए है।
अरे मुझू का क्या लेना देना। नहीं नहीं, हेलो।
भैया एक सीट।
अरे नहीं है बाबा, हाँ बाद में आना।
अरे यार मैं खड़े खड़े दिखने के लिए भी तैयार हूँ। मुझे बस
खड़े
जाने दो ना
खड़े का
अंदर।
क्या मतलब है? सिक्योरिटी का प्रॉब्लम हो
Please,
जाएगा
कुछ
अंदर।
तो करो ना
नहीं,
यार।
ओ मैडम इधर। हाँ
Yes?
हाँ, वो हाउसफुल है।
No, I have a ticket.
टिकट है, लेकिन उसमें लिखा है ना फर्स्ट कम फर्स्ट सर्व। हाँ
What rubbish? I don't understand. मैंने
Understand?
बुक किया हुआ है ना,
English
फिर
में लिखा
हाउसफुल
है।
कैसे आप मुझे बोल सकते हैं?
अरे हाउसफुल है, अब तो है अभी।
What?
हाँ
Then why have you asked people to RSVP? आपका जिन लोगों का RSVP आ चुका है, then you should make the theater full, no? What do you mean I can't
पहले
go
आने का
inside?
था आपको।
No, this is not making sense to me.
अरे
Call your manager.
नहीं मैनेजर है।
You're the manager.
हाँ
I don't believe that.
बिलीव
Call your
नहीं का क्या
manager right
मतलब
now.
है? एक मिनट
You know how
ओ,
far I've come from,
तो
and now
उससे
you're
मेरा
not
क्या
going to let
लेना-
me go inside for the
अरे,
one screening that's
दो-
happening after I don't know how many
अरे
years.
मैडम 2 घंटे के बाद आना, दूसरा
2
स्क्रीनिंग है।
घंटे बाद?
हाँ
You expect me to roam around the streets of Colaba for 2 hours?
हाँ तो उसमें क्या शॉपिंग
No,
करोगे?
I don't know anything. Call your senior. Call
Senior
some sort
very-
of security, or
अरे,
I am calling the police. And this
पुलिस
person
को
is
क्यों
going
बीच
to
में
help
लेके
me.
आ रहे हो आप मैडम?
You have to
वो
let
क्या
me go.
करेगा?
I'm
नहीं
not.
नहीं
No,
नहीं मैडम मैडम
going
एक
back
मिनट,
from this.
आपको
Call
अलाउ
the
नहीं कर रहा हूँ
police
ना
right
मैं,
now.
बोल
Call
रहा हूँ अलाउ
someone.
नहीं
I
है।
don't care.
अरे
I had to.
इंग्लिश मत बोलो जिसको मैं।
I knew I shouldn't have stepped out today. एक तो इतना तैयार हो गया, I've come, and now this guy is not letting me in the Regal cinema also. I don't know. They're saying it's house full. I don't understand how it's house full.
Wow, she's loud. She really does look like her. Madhubala. I wonder what her eyes look like. Was Taj always this big? I swear it was smaller. And there was a Vada Pav Bhaiya here somewhere. Where is he? Is she looking at me? Why is she coming here? Shit. Airport. Sun, sea boats, sun.
ओए प्रीतम, टुकुर टुकुर इधर क्या देख रहा है? वहां सामने देखो ना, मैच कितनी अच्छी चल रही है. Do you get it? Tennis court, Ramesh, where we first met, where my shoe fell down. नाक टूट गई क्या? Have you seen the film? सांप सूंघ गया क्या? So you have not seen the film. So you have not seen the film? अरे say yes or no ना.
Yes.
Guess what?
Yes, I watched the film.
Awesome! Finally someone I can talk to about this movie. Come. And what about the whole thing about Anita being a rich 20-year-old girl wanted to get married? I guess it's a funny premise for a movie, but I don't see that happening in real life. Can you imagine marrying so young?
What's wrong with marrying young?
What's wrong with marrying young? This film was made in 1950s when India had just realized that marriage is not some indissoluble bond. And what about Kumkum Bhabhi? The most sad character. She's been married for 4 years, has 3 kids already, does household work all day, does not get appreciated, and you know her husband beats her up, right? And she still forgives him because apparently at the end of the day, he still loves her. How does that make sense? Oh, and Sita Devi. You know, she's my favorite character. She's this feminist icon. I feel all she wants for Anita is to get her freedom, right? Get a bunch of money, get her inheritance, and just enjoy. But she's portrayed as some man-eating monster. That just doesn't make any sense to me. You know? When you're 19 and 20 years old, you don't know anything. You don't know anything about life, about adulthood, and I feel there is some joy and privilege in that, isn't there? The not knowing, it can be so exciting. But then you've gotten married too young, and now you're forced to know stuff. You're forced to understand this adulthood, but you don't understand adulthood, so you create some weird facade of what it means. And then the couple suffers because they've not gotten to chase their dreams. Eventually, they're going to despise each other. They've had children who they're going to transfer this generational trauma to. And guess who's happy? The chachas, the chachis, and the parents who have successfully gotten their children married at the right time. I mean, how's that fair?
But I think modern Indian relationships are growing out of this, you know. They are growing out of this parasitism and they are becoming more mutualistic, you know. Where the whole family is coming together and trying to make it together.
I mean, you have painted a very romanticized picture, but I don't think it works that way. Look around you. Name one family whose kids have gotten married young and they are enjoying. Especially the woman. She has to cook now. She has to go through pregnancies. She has to go through all this real, intense, big life stuff. And she's not prepared. And guess what? So isn't the boy. this beautiful romantic picture that we've created in our brains is just fake. It's non-existing.
I didn't mean it that way.
Nobody does. So, Preetham, what do you like about this movie?
I like the romanticism of it. You know, the black and white nature really makes the characters feel alive. It adds a different layer of dimension to them, you know. And you know, at that time, movie making was also not this convenient. So you feel the love in every single frame. I love it.
Sweet.
And what are you doing here on Valentine's Day?
Oh my god, this is my typical Valentine's Day. I mean, I usually don't come to Kolaba, but I just like to lock myself in the room and watch rom-coms all day.
You like rom-coms?
Oh my god, I love rom-coms. And I watch everything. Fuzzy cute ones, the ones with substance, even the ones where the two don't get together at the end of the day. Love hate those honestly. But you know, it all started when I used to watch rom-coms with my mother, the black and white ones. You don't make them like that anymore. I mean, you know, when love was expressed through stolen glances and whispered promises.
What?
Yeah, these rom-coms have spoiled me. No one wants to do big gestures anymore. Like in that movie. What film is that? Where the backbencher falls in love with a nerd, and then he takes a big boombox and stands outside her house and expresses his love for her. What movie is that?
Say Anything 1989.
Yes! And that one where they used to keep meeting in New York City, different times, become friends, not lovers. And then the guy crashes a New Year's Eve party and expresses his love for her. What is that?
Classic, Harry Met Sally.
Movie buff, huh? I bet you can't get this one.
Try me.
Okay. What about that film where the guy sings this song in front of the entire school ground? What song is this?
Can't Take My Eyes Off of You.
Yes. What movie is that?
10 Things I Hate About You. Starring Heath Ledger, Julia Stiles, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Larissa
Okay.
something.
Okay, what about this one?
Okay.
On my back. एक चुटकी सिंदूर की कीमत. Okay. एक चुटकी सिंदूर की कीमत तुम क्या जानो रमेश बाबू. वाह वाह
वाह वाह.
वाह 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 वाह. ईश्वर का आशीर्वाद होता है एक चुटकी सिंदूर.
वाह वाह वाह.
ईश्वर के सर का ताज
औरत
होता
के
है.
सर का ताज होता है.
औरत के सर का ताज होता है एक चुटकी सिंदूर. वाह वाह
वाह वाह
वाह वाह.
वाह वाह.
हर औरत का ख्वाब होता है
एक चुटकी.
सिंदूर.
माइंड
ताली बजाओ यार, ताली बजाओ यार.
ऑस्कर मूंगफली खत्म हो जाता ना, तब तालियां और लाउड हो जाती.
Don't I make the prettiest SRK though?
And I make the prettiest Deepika.
Yes, the prettiest Deepika. So Preetham, Moongfali is over, but we still have 30 minutes to kill. What to do?
I have an idea. Come on. Just come now.
जाने कहाँ मेरा जिगर गया जी, अभी अभी यहीं था किधर गया जी.
किसकी अदाओं पे मर गया जी, बड़ी बड़ी अखियों से डर गया जी.
अरे जाने कहाँ मेरा जिगर गया जी, अभी अभी यहीं था किधर गया जी.
किसकी अदाओं पे मर गया जी, बड़ी बड़ी अखियों से डर गया जी.
I've had a lovely evening today.
I've had the best time too, Miss Anita. Anita. Anita? Shh. I forgot to ask her name.
Oi, Pritam.
कहीं मारे डर के चूहा तो नहीं हो गया, कहीं मारे डर के चूहा तो नहीं हो गया, कोने कोने देखा न जाने कहाँ खो गया, कोने कोने देखा न जाने कहाँ खो गया।
यहाँ उस लाल